Test, test. I'm just gonna go ahead and say that it's working. All right, let's continue on from where I left off. Except for it's not exactly where I left off. Sorry about that. I got a little excited. There was a whole the Ventures came out, and I started participating, and I couldn't help myself. I played a little bit. I enjoyed myself a little bit, and I've been having a lot of fun with Ventures, and it's been pretty neat. I got to go into voice chat with a whole bunch of people and talk about the game a little bit. I've just been having a lot of fun overall, so sorry that you missed it, YouTube, but it's been really fun. I can tell you that. And obviously, I'm not gonna record people for YouTube without their explicit permission. So yep, that's why you haven't seen video on Twitch or YouTube. But anyway, let's catch you up on YouTube if you're watching this later than live, I should say, or you're watching the series and just going through episode to episode. Well, notice I have just a teeny bit more money than last episode, just a little bit. It's not a lot of money. That's barely anything. I kind of have some money. It's not a lot. I know it's kind of a disappointment. It's a disappointing amount of money. Let's put it like that. Some people are laughing to themselves and being like, "Oh, $1 million. That's or a couple $1 million. That's a disappointment." Haha, very funny, funny joke. No, no, that is a disappointment. It's a small amount of money. I'm not joking. I need billions, not just 1 billion, billions of credits to continue the story from where I am. I'm not joking. That's a pitiful amount of money. That's a very small, sad amount of money. No joke. In order to complete this storyline and this storyline, need billions of credits. So yeah, a small amount of money. Hello. Hello Twitch chat. Good to see you. Anyway, so I participated in Ventures a little bit in between episodes. It was a lot of fun. I enjoyed all of it. I've been having a really good time, and it's a lot of fun. Definitely give it a try if you want to. You don't have to. It's only if you want. I did make a team of my own, and lots of people joined. And right now, my team, as of making this video, the team is full. Sorry if you wanted to join. It was kind of a spur of the moment thing, and it happened. And these are all my teammates, and it's been really fun. I have made a video on how to do specific missions, like this one, for instance, and probably make more videos on how to do other missions as well. These ones are pretty intuitive, though, so maybe I'll just play the mission types and keep having fun. Now then, some people are probably clicking on these videos, or this video in particular, trying to figure out how to get the unique ship from Ventures. And as you can see in the top left, I believe the way it works is time left for current operation needs to expire. And you have needed to participated in the Ventures in order to get the unique ship. I believe that's how that happens. I don't know 100% for sure if that's how to get the unique ship out of this. That's what's being said in the Discord right now. So I could be wrong. Maybe you needed to wait all 54 days to get the reward. So yeah, I think that's how to do it, but we'll find out. We'll find out either in 12 days or 54 days from now whether or not to get that unique ship. The unique ship is not that amazing after all. What? I'll have to fly it because the stats on it look bonkers. And people who said they've flown it say it's pretty awesome. Well, I mean, it feels good to fly around in. But I haven't got my hands on it, so I don't know if it's great or not. I'll have to try it myself. One shield gin. Hmm. Hmm. I will definitely, yeah, that just makes me want to even, I just want to get my hands on it and fly it around. So we'll see about that. Okay, so trying to catch everybody up on what I've been doing between episodes here. Gotta focus a little bit. I haven't completed any of the story missions off camera, I believe. So still waiting to do these missions. Research wise, I've finished these, but I think the last episode I finished those in. So I have started research on High Mass Teleportation 1. I have funded the project. Bosuta's asking for way too much money, but I gave him all the money he wants anyway to get advanced electronics. I have also built the production chain to make advanced electronics here. And I need to go through and limit it, I want to say. Yep, need to limit it. Limit each of these. I don't want to buy from the NPCs if I'm making it myself. So I'm going to limit that. I don't want to import the stuff I'm going to make, if that makes sense. Because that kind of defeats the purpose of making it, and it loses me money. I will, however, import from the NPCs if they're selling silicon or methane, for instance, or any of the very base requirements. Let's see here. What else have I done? I think there's a gas miner here somewhere I'm not seeing in the list. There it is. I min-spec this gas miner. So it doesn't have anything, not even a shield, and I couldn't care less because I'm just going to assign it to Grand Exchange just to satisfy one of these missions so I never have to see it in this list again. Yay. Ah, I was gonna make a bug report. Ah, I got too many things to do. Uh, hmm. Well, the stream's only 8 minutes long, so I can go ahead and make that bug report real quick, I guess. Great. I probably have to go over everything I just went over to make this bug report, but I don't want to lose my train of thought. I also don't want to upload an 8-minute video to YouTube. I mean, I do, but I don't. Well, this station's not going to run out anytime soon of the things it needs. Except for maybe ice. I guess I can prepare these ships by offloading all of their wares first and then reporting the bug. So maybe that's what I'll do. The Yasur is comparable to the Moira. Hmm. Alright. I still want to fly it. I still want to form my own opinion on it. And hopefully I will get the chance in a few days. As for operations, I accidentally clicked on send this ship out, my Astrid, on this mission, and it's a 7-hour long mission. I forgot to assign it any brain fuel, so that's why it's taking so long on that mission. It's a long mission. That's one you set up overnight to farm for whatever you want from that mission, I guess. So we'll see if it passes or fails, or if the ship gets lost or not. I don't remember if I can lose the Astrid or not. What else did I do between episodes? I found a way. I found a way to
navigation.
What do you call it?
Prepare to dock.
Acknowledged.
I found
Requesting permission
a
to dock.
way to set up
Bring the ship in slowly.
a tide
Confirmed.
alert. And right here is the alert. It's set up to a specific ship, an M-class ship. It's the Astrid. I parked the Astrid in Avarice 5 dead end, right next to the anomaly. And then when the 10-minute warning goes off from tide break, all the ships are given an order to flee the system, or to flee all the Avarice systems. So what that does is it makes the Astrid flee to Avarice 1, and then to Avarice 4, and then all the way out. So in order to catch that alert quickly, I made this alert to alarm when my specific Astrid, right here, an object ID, when that Astrid gets into Avarice 1, this alarm sounds, and it's been really, really easy to track when the
ship will be undocking soon.
when the tide goes off. So this is great. It works flawlessly. And the only thing that I am missing right now is the Astrid. I sent it out on a venture. I meant to send it out on a quicker venture, but I just wanted to send it out there just because it's a unique ship, and I think that's fun to send your most prized possessions out on ventures and see if someone destroys it or captures it or leaves it alone. It makes it back. We'll see. That's neat. I wanted to send it out and interact with ventures with something unique and fun. So hopefully my Astrid comes back. And if it doesn't, I'll have to buy another one for 50 mil. So that will hurt my pocketbook. Let's see if I can calm. I cannot calm. Okay, other things that happened in between episodes. I increased my rank with the Haktiva Free League, the HOP, the Argon. I'm trying to increase my relations with the Alliance of the Word, but they're more resilient to reputation increasing because they have so few stations, just like the Ministry of Finance. I hit plus 20 with the Boron as well. Oh yes, and the Patriarchy. So I've done a little reputation trading. It's not that hard to do. You just need to sell them things they want, and that will up your rep with them. So that's what these little ships are for. And actually I can sell these now. Or I can set them to trade with someone else I want rep with, I guess. Alliance of the Word. I want more Alliance of the Word rep. So I will set this up. Let's see here. Twitch chat. What is going on? So you can't add that yes sir to your save. I don't have a yes sir. I don't have access to one. I didn't buy the what you call it, collector's edition. I could buy the collector's edition, but I want to see if it will unlock without that. So here's my venture inventory, team inventory. Here's what I have so far. And I have, as you can see, I have no Yasur unlocked. So when that unlocks in a couple of days, hopefully I will get that ship, and it'll be really cool. 1,000% workforce in Heretics End, same as Icarelic. Oh yes, that reminds me, I did expand the station a little bit as well in between episodes. I did put on these 6 modules to make advanced electronics, because advanced electronics are in extreme shortage throughout the universe. My universe, that is. So I'm making my own. And then turning those into ships. And making lots and lots of money. Let's look at all the money I'm making from these ships that I'm selling. That's not a lot of money. Oh, there we go. That's a good chunk of change right there. So I'm making a ton of money from my small medium fabrication by selling ships and making the parts available. The closed loop here in the information tab, let's see here, under preferred build method, closed loop is helping out a lot for selling those ships, because I don't need the whole Commonwealth tech tree in order to make ships. In fact, antimatter converters, shield components, field coils, weapon components, engine parts, and something else. Maybe that's it. These are just for ships like the Ares. And I did limit the HOP and the GOP. I've limited God Realm Apparenid, Holy Order of the Pontifex. I did limit those two in this global order because they were not focusing on the Xenon. They were just fighting outside my station. And I hate the audio lines playing over and over again when I just sit outside my station. So that's why I did that. In your universe, electronic are rare also. Yeah, I mean, that should be a good moneymaker. That's what people mean in the Discord when they say you need to find the gaps in the economy and fill them in order to make money. So if you notice, usually this late into a new game, that there's a shortage of something, if you fulfill, or if you start making that shortage and start filling in the holes in the economy, you should make a ton of money. And that's great. Who doesn't like making a ton of money? Okay, so these are ready for a bug report. I will make that bug report here in a second. What else happened? I sent the Earl King out. And right now I have it in Hoctiva's Choice because the Xenon are really hectic in this area, and the Earl King is more than a match for a K or even an I. So whatever they send through this gate is going to get killed by the Earl King. And I took off the main battery weapon from the Earl King because I dislike it. It makes the ship longer, which makes it more awkward to fly around, in my opinion. But it's also a charge weapon, so I have to press and hold a button to shoot it, which makes it kind of trickier to use. And I don't like that, so I just took it off. I did put it on briefly to get the unlock in the personal office on Grand Exchange. I can show that off real quick.
Entering system, Grand Exchange.
So here's the trophy for fully upgrading the Earl King. So I did fully upgrade it with all the Earl King parts. And then here's all my other achievements, I guess. Yeah. I just don't like the gun. I don't like the main gun on the Earl King, so I took it off. The Earl King's turrets are very strong. As you can see, all the dead Ks over here. I also set up a third zone for a collector. Let's go take a peek over there. I got the void under control. No more xenon slippage through here. Very nice. Actually, there's a little xenon slippage. Strange. But I mean, it's not as bad as it was, and trade is commencing, and the economy is working. Hooray! Okay, so this is the third area that I set up a laser tower grid. It is stemming the tide of Matrix 451 of Xenon, but there is another exit point over here that I haven't dealt with yet. So that will be on my to-do list, is to stem the tide of the Xenon out of Family Ticker and actually push the Xenon back into Matrix 451 and set up a laser grid at this gate specifically. So I will be putting the Earl King on this eventually. It will happen. And let's check on the progress of the Xenon over in the Patriarchy. The Patriarchy is resisting quite well, it looks like. So I don't necessarily have to worry about the Patriarchy right now. They seem to be doing well. Apparently, in previous versions of the game, the Patriarchy got crushed by the Xenon pretty quickly. So it doesn't look like that's happening. It looks like the Patriarchy is more or less stable. What else happened in between videos? I renamed the Geometric Owl as the Moira. I got the Pegasus Vanguard, which is not actually a Pegasus. It is a Nodin for Ventures. I'm trying to be sneaky with that one. So we'll see if that. Now that the secret's out, we'll see how sneaky that is or not. What else did I do? What else? I believe that's all I really did. So yeah, you didn't really miss a lot. What was that noise? Oh, I got promoted. Yay, promotion. Let's see, that's not what I want. Loading 2. Go dock over there. There we go. And let's see, what else? What else happened? The Boron Bilateral Battle Group. This shark now has small ships docked on it. because I bought the blueprints for Boron ships. So now Boron, there's a few Barracudas in there even. Nice. So the Boron bought all these ships from my small medium wharf and shoved them on the Shark. That's cool. They also blew up the ZYA builder I was using to build the station, which was hilarious. And I had to then assign a ant construction vessel to the station. So that was funny. I laughed really hard when it happened. I wish I had that on camera, but I guess them's the bricks when I would just wanted to play the game. At the end of the plot that I will be playing through, if you do choose that faction to side with, yes, that happens. Yep, that happens. I can't really say that on stream because we put this on video, or put this to YouTube. So I don't want to spoil the plot till I actually get there. But yes, what you say in Twitch chat is true. Yes, that happens.
Entering system. Trinity Sanctum. Nodin. Sentinel.
It pleases us that you have continued down this path. As such, you will be suitably rewarded. It is with great honor that I present to you a new rank within the great god realm of the Paranid. As with all honors bestowed by the Paranid, this comes with worthy benefits. Should you betray us, you will immediately lose these benefits, and shortly after, your life. As we have judged you worthy, we do not foresee this as a likely possibility. You will henceforth go and enjoy the rewards we have gifted you. There are a number of organizations within our empire that will see our decision as a reason to approach you. With our blessing, you are expected to continue your honorable behavior. May the holy fires burn within you. Safe journey.
Well, neat. I got a promotion. Yay. It's funny that during the promotion ceremony, the second one, I might add, that I was forced to sit through that whole speech for, that they threatened my life. Hilarious. Ah, yes, that faction that takes over for the other faction. Yes, they should still sell the same things. You will, however, have to raise your rep with them all over again. So that sucks. I don't think the reputation carries over when the faction changes over like that. So you don't. Not only will I have to rep grind them to 20 one time, but I'll have to do it twice. Yay, good game design. That definitely doesn't make me want to pull my arm hair off painfully. But it kind of does. It makes me want to tear my hair out if I have to reputation grind anymore. Please, no more reputation grind, please. I still have to get the VIG up, and I just don't want to because I kind of hate the VIG. And also the Talati factions, because I don't really care about these factions. They're kind of scummy. They're scum. Anyway, continuing on with the thing I don't want to do. Reputation grind. Yay! I'm so lucky that I get to do this. So very, very lucky. I want more rep with the Alliance of the Word, so I'm going to look at what they want in the Buy Offers tab. They want energy cells. Cool. They really want whole parts. And that's really pretty much it. Whole parts and energy cells and a little bit of food and Claytronics. Yep. Yep, Twitch chat. That's what I do. Just give them what they want. Give them what they will buy, and your rep will go up. I think there's a whole parts factory in here somewhere. I think whole parts are parts. No, no, no. Over here. There it is. Okay, cool. And I would buy whole parts from the Avarice system, but the ship is not very smart on repeat orders and will more than likely get blown up and destroyed. So that's why I don't. I am intentionally ignoring the Avarice system, even though they have lots of whole parts. Alright, cool. That will start raising my rep with the Alliance of the Word. Hooray. I think this ship still has something. One medical supply on it. I don't care. I couldn't care less about that one medical supply. Actually, I couldn't care less about whatever this ship is carrying too. Smart chips, looks like. I'm just going to assign it to do the same thing. Ooh, I don't think those orders got accepted. Oh, I hate that. You gotta make sure you actually click on the button. Don't miss like I did. It annoys me to no end. Anyway, now that I have 20 rep with a few factions, there's a couple of ships I want to try out and fly around. So I'm excited about that. There is another Alliance of the Word Wharf over here. Let's see what they want. They want antimatter converters and smart chips. Cool. Let's see if there's an antimatter converter facility over here. Or smart chips, either one. There is not. Not in Sacred Relic, anyway. How about over here? Antimatter converters or smart chips, either one. It's funny that there's an engine part factory of the faction that they don't like over there. And a silicon refinery. Also hilarious. I guess they're not as hostile to each other as I thought they were. There's a smart chip factory right there, but it is a system with the Duke's Buccaneers flying around, so they hate my satellites. Oh! This is a perfect time to show off something that most nobody will do because they can't afford it. Or they don't want to justify affording it. But, let's see here. Are you still over there at the faction rep? Yes. Actually, am I still on the station with the faction rep for the Pyramid? It certainly looks like it. Okay. So, I'm going to take a peek at licenses. The trade Offer subscription. Yay, I'm going to buy that. Because then I won't have to put satellites in a Duke's Buccaneer system where they keep destroying them. Now I will just get trade subscription updates all the time from all their stations, even if they hide a station way out in the middle of nowhere of a sector. Yay. That'll make buying and selling stuff to stations much easier in their systems. Hooray. And I think if I want what do you call it? If I want more frames back from this menu, I can delete a whole bunch of advanced satellites that I have for vision. Cool. I don't know how many frames I'll get back, actually. It's running pretty good. But I mean, that's an option. Let's see here. Where was this other rep trader? They want antimatter convert. Wait, I better look again. They want antimatter converters and smart chips in large quantities. Large enough to do a lot of reputation trades with. So let's find an antimatter converter factory. There's a smart chip factory over here, which now I will have updated prices on because I bought the trade subscription. Yay for me. No antimatter converters. Really? Ooh, I wonder if the trade station will have antimatter converters. Yes. Yes, they will. They have a large cell offer amount. What about smart chips? They are also selling those. Perfect, because Pious Mists 2 and the Sacred Relic system are connected by one jump gate. Awesome. So I will just click on because it's on repeat orders, I will select the system, select what I want. There we go. And I'll queue up orders like this so it makes 2 trades at once. Well, it won't complete both trades at the same time, but it'll do it back to back. And both of those trades should generate reputation, which I don't need from the Paranid anymore, but I do need rep from the Alliance of the Word. Ta-da! Cool. I'm also going to go buy the trade subscription from the Argon. Let's see here.
Entering system. Argon Prime.
Do you have the achievement for destroying a BUC station storage? No, I don't. No, I don't. But I now have a ship capable of doing that, so
Regal.
I could totally go do that now. It is an option. And because the BUC is a pirate faction, and more importantly, I haven't advanced the quest line that involves them, so their reputation is locked to -15. I could very easily get that achievement. Maybe I'll do that next. That was a good reminder. Might as well. Then I'll name this whole YouTube video achievement guide or something. I don't know. Well, I will name the video after that eventually when I get that done. Sounds like a plan. That's not what I wanted.
Good luck out there.
I mean, it is what I wanted, but ooh. There are things I want to buy from you. Yes.
Good luck out there.
Well, I wanted the trade subscription, but I also want medium-sized ships. Blueprints. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I want all the medium ships. I want all of them. Because I have a small medium fab, and that would make a lot of money. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, boy. Yeah. Give me all that money. I want all the medium argon weapons. Yeah, that feels good when you can buy all this. That feels real good. Well, it doesn't feel good to buy it because there goes all my money. Bye bye, money. It was nice having you. I enjoyed it. Now it's all gone. All gone. Now I'm broke again. Well, not yet. Well, actually, I didn't start out with much money anyway. I'm going from kind of broke to really broke, basically. I want every type of medium weapon I can get my hands on. These are actually really cheap for medium turrets. I'm not complaining though. That's cheap equals good in my opinion right here. So, yep. Medium shield generators, I already own them. Engines. Combat only. I'm only getting the combat engines. You will not get travel engines from me. Because travel engines are... No. Just don't do it. Well, actually, I should get travel engines. Um, it's I hate it. I hate supplying people with travel engines because they're so bad. But I am gonna do it because I like their money more than I like their lives. So, yep, yep. Media all around and travel engines. Go ahead. It's gonna make me tons of money. I might as well do it. I don't like it, but I'm gonna do it. Thrusters. Thrusters are cool. Medium thrusters. Yep. Buying all the medium variants of thrusters. And I think that's it. So a grand total of, just 89 million.
Good luck out there.
Just chump change. Whatever I have in my pocket. A little bit of pocket lint for them, basically. And now I will look at this station and all of the whole parts, Claytronics, and everything will be gone. And advanced electronics, because they're trying to build tons of ships. At 100%, 150% markup, and they are buying from me like mad. Excellent. Oh yeah, and I put an additional, whatchamacallit. I put an additional scrap recycler on this station as well to make even more whole parts. And I thought I put another. I thought I at least put one large argon dormitory on this for more workers. Ooh, that's making a nice amount of whole parts. I like that. Let's put in more slave quarters. I mean habitats for my slaves, workers, workers, not slaves. They're totally slaves though. Get to work, slaves. I mean workers. Hey, my station's being attacked. What is attacking my station? I gotta look at that in a second. Alright, what's attacking my station? Oh. Really? Let's see here. What does the Stargazer ALI guild offer do? Nothing? Pretty sure it does nothing. Let's take a peek. Stargazer's guild membership. I don't think it does anything. I think that's I think that was probably a pipe dream someone had when making the game that is just kind of a remnant. I don't think you get anything from that. I could be wrong. I'd like to be wrong. I would love to be wrong and that does something. I would love it. Give me more content. But I'm pretty sure it does not do anything. So if that does something, leave a comment down below the video on YouTube. Let me know. I'd like this to do something. I don't think it does though. The same with the Secret Service membership. I don't think that does anything either. I'd like to be wrong though. I would really, really like to be wrong, and these do things. Let's build some ships. Some Barracudas. With ion gattlings. That'll be interesting. Because these weapons are actually more than likely pretty good, actually, because of how accurate they are. Nice, accurate weapons with the crazy regen shields on Barracudas. Plus, they have a fairly good shield capacity. Or the Barracuda does, I mean. No additional service crew or marines. That doesn't help the ship out in any appreciable way, I don't think. I will build 4 of those, and there's no cost up here in the top because this is my wharf where I'm making these at. So sweet, those will eventually get made. Odd that the KHK came all the way over here to attack these. Very, very odd. Oh my, that is an infestation of chitters. It's time to show the Earl King's abilities off. And what better way to do that than to just send it out there real quick. I have a large infestation. I'm not gonna change its default orders. It will default going back to that position because I do want it over there destroying any Ks that pop through. Or eyes. But yeah, I'm gonna deal with this infestation with the Earl King, and it's gonna go great. Yeah, yeah, I don't think that Stargazer's Guild does anything, huh? It's yep, it's a thing. You can buy they do have a faction representative. So you can go over and get a trade offer subscription from the Alliance of the Word do take note that instead of 10 million, it is only 10,000 for their trade subscription because, well, they have 3 stations in the game. So, what do you want from them? And the reason I'm grinding rep with them is because their stations are well supplied, and I can go there with a capital ship and get its main guns for any faction I want to say, for a fraction of the price I would pay to a regular faction. Until I get until I get enough money to buy a large fabrication bay or an extra large fab as well. So that little tidbit of advice will be useful for most of the game you'll play until you get your own fabs up and going. Then, of course, equipping your ships at your own fabs will be the definite best way to do that. Oh yes, and I have the Raven prototype on auto trade over in God Realm of the Paranid space because it's upping my rep with them. Actually, I think my rep's all the way up with them now, up to 20 at least. So I can send the Raven prototype on its way to raise my rep with someone else now. And wouldn't you know, the Ministry of Finance is right here. And they do actually have one unique gunboat that I do like from them. Even though I loathe Talati, they are the scum of the galaxy. I will raise my rep with the Ministry of Finance, I guess. Just to get access to a ship that I like from them. And then when I buy their blueprint from them, I will have to consider wiping them off the face of the galaxy. But they are customers, technically. Maybe I'll let them live. I don't know about that one, though. So in order to get rep with the Ministry of Finance, I will limit buy and sell to 0 on each of these options. That should keep the ship within 18 billion. And the Ministry did relocate their equipment dock into 18 billion because there was a K over here that destroyed the Talati shipyard and Ministry's equipment dock in the system. So that was convenient, I guess. Let's see here. So many things to do. There's still tons and tons of things to do. Oh, 1809 inventory. Hello, money.
Can I help?
Oh, that laser grid is really effective right in front of this gate. That was awesome. Only 77 inventory? I don't like the way this grid is not as effective for what I want it to be effective for, because there are still ships getting through. And this collector is not collecting very much. This collector is effective though.
Can I help?
And all of my people have helmets on. And I hate that. I want to get the mod that removes all helmets from the game. Look, my Barracudas are ready. Oh, the Orc King.
Entering
Oh
system.
boy.
Heretics End.
The Ministry of Finance started fighting me for some reason. Alright, Ministry of Finance, you, buddy. Take an unwinnable fight if you want to. That's your problem. Alright, let's find the KHK outpost in this sector. Oh, there it is, right there in the background. The KHK outposts are very easy to spot because they show up from a very long distance away. Look at the Earl King's turrets go. That's nice. The Earl King's turrets are, yes, they're good. They're very good. Best guns in the game, basically. Actually, the best guns you can get as a player. It's too bad that they are limited to just this ship, even though I own the blueprints. There is a mod out there that I know of that corrects this issue because I own the blueprints. I might as well slap them on anywhere I want. Oh yes, the Arrow King is a completely unique ship, including the bridge layout and everything. Yep. The Arrow King is a completely unique ship. Yes, it is. What is that? What did I just pass? Wow, the KHK are going insane in this system. I'll need to put some weapons on my Heretic's End station if it's going to be like this.
Unknown station.
Alright, so I want to get this ship within 9 kilometers, roughly, of this KHK hive, or installation, or whatever it's called. Because that's the range that the large turrets operate in. Somewhere around 9 kilometers. So if I get like 8.8 or 9 kilometers dead even, the weapons on this ship will destroy this hive. Now then, the defense weapons on this hive are KHK lasers, and I was told in the Discord that the weapons on the hives that they defend themselves with are fairly weak. So the shield regen of this ship will cover any damage done by their laser weaponry. Let's just travel in a little closer, why not? Actually, I think I've discovered a very smart way to actually destroy stations from the AI. And that is to issue a protection order. That's not what I want. There we go. I want to get away from the command and control console. I do want to change this order from Hoctiva to right here. Then I want to remove the flying weight so I can see where this order is being issued. And I want to slap down the protection order to cover the whole KHK base. Like so. And now the ship, instead of sitting in one spot getting attacked, will move around and move around the whole installation and destroy every little bit of it automatically. And I won't have to issue a single order. I can just sit here and watch the destruction happen. Yay! So yeah, this is a unique layout. Navigation console, flight control, comms, engineering. Yeah, unique layout all the way down to the airlock. That's neato. Neat little bridge. How much HP does the KHK installation have? Let's take a peek. It's separated out into different segments. It is a station, of course, so it has an absolute ton of HP. I'm not sure if I can get the exact number, but it's a lot. It's a lot of whole points to chew through. But the Earl King has the highest damage of any player-owned ship that you can get because of its unique weapons. So I am literally hitting this thing with the hardest weapons I can bring to bear. And the only way to destroy this installation even faster would be to bring more ships. And right now I can't really afford more ships, especially of the large or extra large variant. So for now, that will just have to do. My Barracudas are ready though, so that's cool. Well, a few of them. Do a little copy paste shenanigans here. Select all these, tell them to defend. And they should be under the station manager's control now. And I shouldn't have to assign them any more orders. I actually want to look at this station here. Go down to where's the settings I want. Maybe it's under this tab.
Hello there.
Automatic resupply of subordinates. I want to turn that on to high, I think. And I think that will cause any subordinate ships to come in and get repaired when they get damaged. I believe that's what that'll do. I don't know for sure. I've never tried it before. Hopefully that does what I think it does. Crew receive experience from destroying bugs. You know what's an excellent way to get experienced crew? The multiverses map. The venture options are an absolutely insane way, apparently, to get skilled pilots or skilled managers. I believe I think you can get Marines too. So any ships you send on these will they will level up the crew pretty quickly from what I hear. I'll have to see when the asteroid gets back. But these ships require a medium trade ship. Something that can hold 5,000 energy cells or a couple thousand medical supplies. So if you send a medium trade ship with a ton of crew on it, you should be getting a whole bunch of experienced crew out of that. Woo! I assigned 2 more large miners to that asteroid belt, and I just made 12 million. And oh yeah, I'm making oodles of money. I'm making ridiculous money from my small medium fab in Heretics Wharf. Or the Heretics End Wharf, I should say. Absolutely ridiculous. I don't want to take money from the station construction right now, because I want them to be fully funded and overfunded, in fact, to continue to build that station. But yeah. And then Bosota is requesting way too much money to do his research, but that's fine. Now then, a ship I want to play around with. I want to play around with quite a few of the Boron ships, actually, because, well, I haven't got to. But now that I'm plus 20 rep, I can buy a shark if I feel like it. Holy moly, that's a lot of hull parts. That's going to take forever and a day to build, but good. I also want to mess around with auxiliary ships. I haven't owned one of these before, these auxiliary ships. The Boron ship either, but I haven't owned a single auxiliary ship of any race, so I definitely want to try out an auxiliary ship. I know they are insanely useful for your fleets, so I'm excited to try one of those out. This ship in particular is the one I want to try the most, so I will be putting this ship on order. 34 million, holy no. 26 million is a little better, but no. Wow, look at that recharge rate. That's insanity. This thing's insane. Just on shield tankiness alone, because there's no recharge delay. Like, this ship might not be able to kill any other ship at all. Which I think it will be, but the shields will be while you buy this ship. Absolutely bonkers. And then this unique weapon also is what I want to try, because apparently it has an effective range of 11 kilometers, so it can reach a little far. It has the unique effect of all boron weapons, which slows down enemy ships, which is pretty cool. Apparently you need a ton of ships with the unique effect to actually be appreciable. So you need like 12 of these particular ships for this heavy drive disruption to actually be useful in a meaningful way. So like if you were using these on an eye, for instance, you need more than just one ship, which is kind of sad. I expected this impact to be more influential, but it's not. As of currently, anyway. But the damage is pretty appreciable, and this is a beam. This is like a laser beam. So it has a crazy range, and it deals a ton of damage at long range. So this should be really, really crazy. So I especially want to try this weapon. What else? What else? What else? Net launchers. What is a net launcher? Slow firing rate, high projectile speed, heavy disruption on a turret, huh? Oh, it's a flak type weapon. Interesting. I don't know if I want those or not. Oh, they also have a flak weapon. Interesting. Ooh, very low projectile and fire speed. High damage, of course. And not the longest effective range, to be honest. What about effective range on this? 10 km. That's an effective range. That's appreciable. What about the flak here? Even shorter effective range. Good projectile speed. Slow firing, though. Light drive disruption. I'll have to read the breakdown on the Steam guide for these weapons to see which one is any good. I'll just keep the net launchers because if they are what I think they are, they should be bonkers. I'm gonna switch to arc turrets on the mediums because I believe the arc turrets are the weapon that hits the most or has the most success. I believe the pulse turrets are actually the worst. Yeah, these weapons don't hit very often. The pulses are really bad in my opinion. They don't hit very often. They're not very useful when I tried them on the Hydra Regal. So I don't like these weapons. They don't hit very often, I should say. They should hit hard, but they don't hit small or medium ships very well or very often. Or not often enough in my opinion. So yeah. I'll get all the niceties because I'm gonna fly the ship just to fly it around and try it. Repair drones, if I'm gonna rely on repair drones on this ship, something is very wrong and I'm not going to live long enough for the repair drones to do anything. Defense drones seem like they'd be nice, but guess I'll try them. Crew, I don't believe having more than a few crew will do anything appreciable. Same with Marines. I'm not going to be sending on this ship on adventures because for now ventures are only small and medium ships, so not a whole lot of reason to put crew on this. So I will request one of these ships to be made, and it will be made eventually. Cool. Why are you fleeing? I'm tired of these ships with crazy shields running away. These rogue wheels have the same crazy shield regen that the Ray does, so they shouldn't run away. Alright, I'm still in combat on the Earl King. And I got rid of that terrible paint job and put on the golden paint job, which isn't exactly the nicest paint job look in my opinion, but it is a lot nicer than most paint jobs. So I like the gold. Let's see here. L-flak turret looking good for what it is supposed to do. Yeah, I don't know. I've never tried it. I'll have to read the weapon breakdown on what is actually good for Boron and what is really just bad.
Hello there.
Hello.
We were hit.
Honestly, I have a mod installed for experience because I admit the crew training is too much time consuming for what you have to do to get 5-star crew. Yeah, I can understand that. Modding, there are a lot of quality life mods for this game available, and the mod authors are updating mods all the time. I'm very tempted to mod this save. Very tempted. And the only reason I am not modding this save is obviously Ventures. Ventures will not work if you have mods. So no, none of this. It is an online save now. So no mods for me, unfortunately. I do like some of the mods. So that, yeah. Unfortunately for me, no mods. But I would like some. I would really, really like some mods. There are some very nice mods. What was I looking at? Yeah, no mods here. I do have some mods ready to go. Spoilers for later on. These will be mods I will use for a different playthrough eventually. So, quick sneak peek at what mods I want to use. Yeah. Alright, is this installation dead yet? The Boron resupply ship is like a light assault carrier. Looks very good for that role. Yeah, the auxiliary ships. It is recommended to have an auxiliary ship with your carrier because you can assign trade ships, medium and small trade ships to an auxiliary ship. Apparently, you can't assign them to carriers. So you can assign them to auxiliary ships. And the reason you want to assign trade ships to your auxiliary ships is because the auxiliary ships have a fabrication capability. They won't make ships, but they will make missiles. And if you've been paying attention at all to the closed loop conversation, where it just saves you time and resources, you can set closed loop on auxiliary ships, and they will just build missiles out of only energy cells. So, yeah. Auxiliary ships, better than you think they are. You just need to know how to use them. Which I guess that's the moral of the story for this whole game. Everything works, you just need to know how to do it. So the Earl King will eventually make short work of that station. I'm actually going to jump out of sector because it should tear through that station much faster when I'm not in sector. I will go hang out on the bridge of this ship because I actually like the bridge design here.
Entering system. Hatikva's choice.
I really like the Paranid bridge design. It's nice and blue. It's not bright red and I mean, bright red is cool for some things in the game, but for like backgrounds or even the map background bright red like this, I don't appreciate that. I don't like it when it's bright red. I wish that color was a different color to explain that there are mineable asteroids there. But this nice, cool blue look, oh yeah, I'll take that. I like that a lot. Oh, I just remembered. I am now reputation-wise up to 20 with the Paranid factions, which means I can get the main guns for this ship, and also, even more importantly, on top of that, I can get the large turrets that are good too. And this thing desperately needs a paint job. Yay, main guns! Finally have some main guns for this ship. Nice. And more importantly, the Plasma Mark 1s for anti-capital ship and anti-station offense. And the reason these ones are so great, they deal a lot of damage and they have a large effective range. Those are the two stats that I like to look at, or that you want to look at for these turrets. Ooh, I actually can buy these turret blueprints for my stations. I want to do that soonish. Alright, they are not going to have the advanced electronics to do this, but that's okay, they will eventually. Little pricey. What are you full on? Oh, yes, laser towers. because it has two small landing pads. It's really good at deploying laser towers. Yeah, missing advanced electron. Everyone's short on advanced electronics. It's not just the Paranids. The only stations that are well supplied with advanced electronics are the Alliance of the Word stations. And I'm pretty sure they're programmed to be like that because I don't see a lot of trade ships coming to and from those stations when I have vision on them. I'm waiting for the research. Let's see here. Research. I have so many things I want to do. I can't even stand it. I'm so excited to keep playing. I just want to keep going and going and going. Right. Bosota wants all of the advanced electronics. That's going to take a second. I think I'm getting silicon in. I think I actually do have a trade ship. Or not a trade ship, a mining ship assigned to this station. I think it's that small mining ship. So it's keeping up with the demand of silicon. And it's making its own advanced electronics. Good. It's not making a ton, but it doesn't need to. It's just for research. Yeah, fly there if you only want to change equipment for ships. Well, I mean, if the Alliance of the Word shipyard and wharfs are the only place where that is supplied with electronics, I mean, you might just have to. I mean, I've been exclusively buying a lot of my small ships for the Alliance of the Word wharf, and I have been buying laser towers, advanced satellites from the Alliance of the Word, just because they're cheaper. And they're supplied. It's where I can get supplies. It's just a easy thing to do. Alrighty then. That is underway. This is working. That KHK installation is not long for this world. The Earl King cannot be damaged by this installation. The guns are too weak. Well, it can be damaged, but the shield goes instantly back up because of its regen rate. Because these weapons on this installation do not deal a lot of damage. They're very dangerous for small and medium ships, but to large ships, the KHK is kind of a joke. They're not even a funny joke. This is kind of funny though. The SCA Plunder Phoenix here is getting attacked by the KHK. Hilarious. But as you can see, their shield is mostly full, so KHK is a joke to large ships. Or larger. Right.
Entering system. Argon Prime.
Need to rename this other Barracuda and send it on its way. And maybe I'll get around to stealing that shark instead of buying it, because I'm sure buying a shark is really expensive. So I'll just steal the bilateral battle groups shark. I will just steal that one instead of buying one, because it's taken that ray a really long time to get built. Yep. Let's see here. The Astrid is not back from its venture. That's fine. If it makes it back. I hope it makes it back. That ship was a little pricey. Not that I can't afford another one. It was just, it was a little spendy. Yep. Reputation for the Alliance of the Word is not at 20 yet, but it will be eventually. Wow. any more lost influence with the Ministry of Finance, and I won't be able to trade for reputation. So hopefully they don't start picking fights with my laser towers again. I think, let's see here. What do I want to do? So many things to do. Alright, it has been about an hour and a half, so I do need to split the VOD. And I'm at a pretty good spot to do that. I will save the game. Save games with online saves are different from offline saves, so it only gets one save spot. So there's that. There's how you do that. Pretty easy and simple and straightforward after you access the online features. Anyway, I will be back in a little bit. I need to take a short break for dinner, and we'll see what happens from there. So thanks for watching. If you like the video, leave a like. If you want to know anything about the game, leave a comment down below, and yeah, don't forget to subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.